Hi everyone, it's Dot, and welcome to week 6 of my final 50. Before we get to the numbers, I wanted to give you a quick update on my battles with constipation and insomnia. Afterward, I want to talk turkey, specifically whether or not you should stay low carb over the holidays. It seems that drinking about 100 ounces of water a day and taking 450 milligrams of magnesium has taken care of my constipation. As for the insomnia, well, things have improved quite a bit. I only had 2 nights this week where I didn't get much sleep. On my good nights, I average about 6 hours of sleep. While I aim for 8 hours a night, those 6 hours of continuous sleep is a huge win. So what am I doing to improve my sleep? Well, first, I'm timing my supplements regularly. When you take them, definitely makes a difference. I make sure to take my vitamin D before 9 a.m. I had been taking it in the afternoon, and that wasn't too bright. Vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin, and it makes your biological clock think it's morning. By taking it in the afternoon, I ended up confusing my body, making it think that it was much earlier than it was. While I started my day with vitamin D, I made sure to end it with magnesium. That helped my body relax right before bed. I've also been taking 2.5 milligrams of melatonin before bed, which is about half the recommended dose. For those who may not know, our bodies create melatonin. It's the hormone that controls our wake and sleep cycles. Taking melatonin works, but it does make me groggy in the morning. So now I'm looking at alternating the days that I take it. My ultimate goal is to be able to sleep without taking any melatonin. I did do a little experiment the other night using lavender essential oil. Lavender helps reduce stress and anxiety, but research is also showing that it actually helps insomniacs get to sleep. All you need to do is place a few drops on your pillow. I have to say the smell, besides being wonderful, did help me relax. But I can't really say how well it works since I was also taking the melatonin. So on the nights I'm not using the melatonin, I'll go ahead and use the lavender drops. Now in the comments of last week's video, someone had suggested I try eating 4 sticks of celery before bed. Apparently, celery has a chemical in it that can cause drowsiness, provided you eat enough of it. So I ate my 4 sticks, and I was out in 10 minutes. Very cool. But I ended up waking at 2:30 in the morning thanks to some mean hot flashes. The celery didn't trigger the hot flashes. It was the red wine I had at dinner that did that. But at least the insomnia is getting better. It's nice to know that there are a lot of natural remedies. Now, let's talk about those holidays coming up. How much weight do you think the average person gains between Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve? 3, 5, 10 pounds? In surveys, people tend to say 5 to 7 pounds. But according to studies, it's actually just 1 pound. 1 pound doesn't seem that bad, right? But most people don't ever lose that 1 pound. And since the average annual weight gain is 1 to 2 pounds, that means we gain most of our weight during the holidays. But it gets worse. If we're already overweight, we tend to gain more weight than other people during the holidays. About 5 pounds more on average. So how do you navigate the holiday season when you're trying to lose weight? Here's 5 steps I'm doing to survive. Step 1, I'm setting a realistic goal for myself. My goal is to maintain my weight loss over the holidays. I think it's doable. I'm not going to worry about the scale. I want to enjoy myself over the holidays. Now that doesn't mean I stop eating low carb. Low carb is a lifestyle for me. It's not a diet. Step 2, be consistent. For the hubby and I, parties and get-togethers happen over the weekend. That means I have a whole week of eating healthy low-carb foods. One mistake at a party isn't going to ruin the whole week for me. Step 3, I'm going to maintain a carb deficit. I plan to drastically reduce my carbs a few days before a holiday event. This allows me to offset any indulgence. Step 4, plan ahead. When I go to a party, I typically ask my host about the menu. That lets me know, is there something I can eat? Should I bring a dish? Or should I eat before I get there? If I can't eat ahead of time, then when I get to the party, I stick to protein. Chicken wings, meatballs, cold cuts. I also make sure my purse has a few go-to snacks like macadamia nuts or jerky. Step 5, allow one liberal low-carb day. No, I'm not talking about a cheat day. I am referring to Thanksgiving Day. And while I am controlling the menu since I am making dinner, I've had some requests from family on very specific dishes, and I'm going to make them happy. There are 2 dishes specifically I've been asked to make. One is a traditional stuffing, okay, and the other is my double cherry pie, something I don't make anymore. Stuffing is pretty tempting for me, And so is that double cherry pie. However, by allowing myself to have up to 100 carbs that day, I can at least have small amounts if I choose to. I'm still keeping my food diary and counting my carbs just like any other time. That's my 5 steps for the holidays, and I'm going to try to do my best. And with that, let's get to this week's numbers. This week, I weighed 211.9 pounds. Last week, I was at 212.4 pounds. That is a loss of half a pound, and I will take it. Thanks for joining me this week for another episode of the Final 50. If this is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe and share with your friends. And until next time, I'll see ya